Hey Pisces friends, this is Lisa again, and today we're going to talk about how to properly introduce enrichment items to your dog, and a word I never remember, Contrafreeloading. It's a concept that through years of research basically means that 90% of mammals will actually choose to work for their reward rather than just have it be given to them.
Welcome to Bison, we sell animals.
I'm also going to go through some products today that are super easy to understand and budget friendly, and that you can introduce to your dog right off the bat just to get them used to the idea of enrichment. The treats you put in your enrichment activities actually do matter. It's really tempting to start off with something like kibble. However, your dog's food is actually not a high value reward item. And when we're introducing something new, we really want it to be fun. So a high value reward, something that the dog maybe doesn't normally get, or something that you know that they really love. Beef liver is a good one. Chicken breast is another one. Cheese, careful on the dairy, but cheese can work as well. And that is a great way to introduce these enrichment items to your dog. First up, and everyone's favorite, is the classic red Kong. Now this does come in different colors, it does come in different durabilities. You know your dog best, so choose which one that you think is going to be right for your dog. We here at Pisces can also help you choose the right size. The Kongs are amazing because they're easy, super simple for dogs to get, even if they've never seen one before. All you do, stuff it with treats, stuff it with peanut butter is a classic one. Frozen yogurt is also another really good one. And then basically put it down, let your dog sniff it first, get used to this new weird thing that they're looking at, and then just let them go for it. Another one of my favorite simple enrichment activities is a solid hard plastic treat ball like this Nina Ottoson one. It comes in 2 sizes, and it's just really easy to add a high value treat, something like a training treat, just inside, and all your dog has to do is bop it around with their nose or their paw. This is the Kong Wobbler, which is a really, really cool enrichment activity that you can actually increase the difficulty level on. So treats go in here, nice and easy, and your dog just has to bop it around the top until the treats tip out. What you can do to make this more difficult is just unscrew the base here, just like that. You can put rolled up balls of paper in there as well, very small bouncy balls, something that can't come out of the hole here. And then put your treats in, and that will actually increase the difficulty level just slightly so that your dog has a little bit of a harder time once they've mastered the original toy. Last thing on my suggestion of easy ways to introduce enrichment to your dog are slow bowls, or they're also called fun feeders. All they are is, I'm going to show you the back here, is a bowl with a design in the middle, and it just makes it a little bit more difficult for your dog to get their food out of the bowl. Again, when you're introducing something new, even if it's something like a bowl, really a good idea to start with a high value treat so that they aren't scared of the new thing. Another really fun one to do that you can use for frozen food or wet food is a Licky Mat. This one is really neat. It's got suction cups on the bottom. You just stick it on the floor and smear peanut butter, yogurt, wet food on the mat and let your dog go at it. When introducing something new to your dog, it's important to do so slowly. With enrichment, variety will be key, but only offer one brand new thing at a time so as not to overwhelm your dog. Always, 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 please you guys, supervise your dogs when you're introducing enrichment activities and when they're allowed to play with them. Enrichment should never be done unsupervised. That's just for safety's sake. We don't want them destroying their brand new toy, and we don't want them choking on anything. A common misconception with enrichment is that this is something to give your dog to do over a long period of time, and it's actually the opposite. Enrichment is not a race. If your dog takes 10 minutes to figure out a new enrichment toy, or 2 minutes to figure out an enrichment toy, that's okay, that's not the point. The point is to give them something different and have them work for their reward. This again releases serotonin in the brain and calms them down, it tires them out, gives them some mental stimulation, and then hopefully you have a happier, healthier dog. So before introducing new enrichment activity into your routine with your dog, there are a few things to look out for that indicate that your dog might be a little frustrated or even a little scared of the new item. Tail tucked, ears back, those are general signs that dog's a little uncomfortable with the new item. Get down on the ground with your dog when you introduce the new item to let them know that it is a safe thing and that you are all right with that new item being in their space. Barking and lunging at a new item is a common sign in dogs that this is a new thing. Do I know about this? I kind of want to investigate this, but I'm a little scared. Again, get down on your dog's level, present it to them, let them sniff it. Any positive interaction with that new item, reward it with a small treat. If they want to sniff it and that's all they want to do, that's fine. Let them sniff it and back away and come back at their own pace. Your dog doesn't have to get a new enrichment activity on the first try. It sometimes can take a couple of tries to introduce a new item into their routine because it's new. Some dogs are going to go for it right away, other dogs aren't. You know your dog best. It's totally okay. Let your dog set the pace when it comes to enrichment. If in the middle of the enrichment activity you notice that your dog is starting to get even more hyper than they maybe were before, they're scratching a lot at the item, they are really getting aggressive with it, or they start to chew on it in a way that maybe you're not comfortable with, have the dog step back, maybe put the toy out of reach, that's totally fine. Wait about 15 seconds and present it again. We don't want the dog to be frustrated by the new activity. It's supposed to be fun. So if they start to get frustrated, take it away, walk away and reset and present again. If your dog was super engaged in their brand new enrichment activity item and all of a sudden they just kind of walk away and there's still rewards left in whatever you've presented to them, it could be because the puzzle or the toy is a little bit too difficult for them. So start with just a few treats at a time, start on the easiest difficulty level, and help your dog through it if they need a hand. Now, I don't want you to go in there and lick the Kong for your dog to show them how it works. Trust me, your dog will figure it out. You don't need to do that. That's it for me today, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you liked what you saw here today, hit that like button. Think about subscribing for us. If you have any suggestions on videos you'd like to see from us in the future, write them in the comments down below. I hope you have a great day and I'll see you next time. Bye!